Field of this one, Clark. Two excellent centers will be going at it.
Feels like we may be going back the first 65 or 70 years of the NBA, BA. I mean, we've become a three-ball dominant league in terms of style of play. Tonight, you'll see what basketball used to be, a game dominated by the centers.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. They have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. The 3, Conley nails it from beyond the arc.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Brunson. For 3, Randall. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Conley's got 5.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts, and he has the skill.
DiVincenzo with a screen on Edwards. Out to DiVincenzo. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
The last few seasons, the Knicks have had a defensive-minded approach.
And that's been the key for them getting back into the postseason, BA. I mean, they play great team defense and pride themselves on getting stops.
Towns with the ball. Randall's in his pocket. McDaniels finds Edwards. He takes it in, and Edwards slams it in.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Anunoby. Randall, a screen on McDaniels. Drains the triple. He's got 6.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Conley on the attack. Now McDaniels. Now Conley. 5 points in the game. And the 3 off target.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Right side, Brunson. Robinson passes to DiVincenzo. 3-pointer. They swipe it. McDaniels with it. And it's Anunoby picking him up. DiVincenzo against Conley. Towns outside. Outside Edwards with the drive. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Hey, he's so strong in the upper body. You're not going to alter Edwards' shot with just a little bump.
From deep three-point land. Brunson misses.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
Outside McDaniels. Brunson against Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Banked it in off the glass. Conley's got 7 points.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Well, Clark, no question which end of the floor Rudy Gobert makes his biggest impact.
Yeah, he's a demoralizing defender. I mean, his height and reach give him some significant advantages, but it's more than that. You don't win multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards just because you're tall and long. You got to have some toughness, you got to have some anticipation and timing, and the willingness to get down and dirty.
Here's Brunson following the score by Minnesota. Outside Anunoby. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Launches it. Randall pulls down the board. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Screen by Robinson. Anunoby passes to Robinson. And he gets that one.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
16-13.
Conley against Brunson. Conley looking for an opening. Lets it go from deep. And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair.
Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job imitating his usual shot motion. Earns himself a trip to the line.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Anunoby a screen on Edwards. Brunson on the drive. Drops in the layup for two.
A flashy ball handler at times. Brunson knows how to carve up scoring opportunities for himself.
And so it's OG Anunoby making things happen for the Knicks. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. More 2K. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
I would like to highlight two guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Gobert in at center. Randall a screen on Edwards. Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Towns a screen on Brunson. Edwards finds Towns. Brunson against Edwards. Randall a screen on Edwards. Brunson makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Brunson's got his second basket of the game.
Now, you see Brunson with that quick dribble. I mean, that is a nice play.
And it's powered home by Towns.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Counted from distance. Anunoby's got 14 points.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
17.
Outside Conley. Towns with the ball. And it's Brunson picking him up. The shot by Conley. No good.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Fires for three. They get it back. The Timberwolves trail. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Ryan?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you.
Such good vision from Brunson. He's able to spot a guy ready to attack. It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
It's Edwards with a drive, and Edwards slams it in.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
The three, DiVincenzo connects from downtown. He's got 5. So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, BA, I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted. But the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion. And I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him. A lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
And stolen by Brunson. And now the Knicks on the break from deep three-point land. DiVincenzo can't hit. And here's Edwards outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. DiVincenzo finds Anunoby. Back to DiVincenzo. Randall outside. And here's Brunson from the arc. Oh, Brunson with the triple.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
25.
And here's Edwards outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Anunoby. And again, New York with the triple.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Knicks lead 36.
Towns, a screen on DiVincenzo. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
To the middle. Tipped. Here's Robinson. Randall outside. That shot off the mark. McDaniels with some nice D. From deep. Can't get it to drop. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
27.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
They've got Precious Achiuwa, and it's Sims in at the power forward. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. And it seems like every team is looking for size and shooting out of the backcourt, Clark. Shake Milton fits that bill.
Yeah, you can't have enough of that size and shooting and versatility. Milton is 6'6", but he's got the wingspan of a condor, excellent range on the jump shot, and I think he's steadily improving in other areas of his game.
Pass to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Fires from deep. Drills it from deep.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
The Knicks with the lead. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Grimes' shot is off. Minnesota with the ball. Brown passes to Alexander Walker. Takes a 3. Brown, no good. The Knicks shooting great, 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. Here's Achiuwa. Achiuwa with the dunk.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Achiuwa with a screen on Brown. And he drives in. Pass to Hart. Out to the wing. Here's Achiuwa. Anderson pulls it down.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Milton passes to Reed. It's Brown on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark. The Knicks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Hart from long range. Offensive rebound. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Milton attacking. Soft touch off the glass. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Grimes. No made baskets yet.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Left side Hart. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Here's Alexander Walker. That one falls. Alexander Walker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Here's Grimes, defended by Brown. Hart passes to Achua. Here's Sims. Reed with the rebound. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. 8-point game. Outside Milton. Reed sets a screen. Milton attacking. And it's good for 2.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Throws it up high. Sims can't get it to go.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Brown. Back to Alexander Walker. Outside Milton. Just 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Sims. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to McBride. And Shake Milton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
$11 seconds left in the third quarter. Achua with the dunk.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Shoots from 14. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's New York, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Conley in at the point. Back to Gobert. Pass to Conley. 4 on the clock. Robinson with the block. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. New York shooting a fantastic 57%. Robinson, a screen on McDaniels. Anunoby, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. You know what I appreciate about Mitchell Robinson is his defense and how well he uses his length, Grant.
You know, he is so good, B.A., at getting positioning to alter shots. And he finds ways to come up with a number of blocks, not to mention how active he is on the glass.
McDaniels passes to Conley. Tries yet again.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for New York?
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And, you know, they've been stupendous challenging shots and protecting the rim. Their block numbers really reinforce what we've seen from them in terms of rim protection.
Edwards finds Gobert. Back to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Brunson. It's Edwards with a drive. That one no good.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Here's Edwards. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
That's all weight room right there. Edwards powers through the contact for the hoop and the harm.
Free throw good, Edwards. Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper. But how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, B.A., in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role. Ant has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA.
4 on the clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Anunoby can't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Gobert with a screen on Randall. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Gobert. And now just a 1-point Knick lead. Edwards against Brunson. Anunoby, a screen on Edwards. Anunoby on the wing. Pass to DiVincenzo. From 11 feet away, Anunoby finds Brunson. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's foul number 2 for him.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's Brunson outside. Here's Robinson.
Not many ways to avoid Gobert when he's on you. I mean, that's what makes him so tough.
It's Edwards on the wing. Anunoby covering. Back to Edwards. Going inside. And Edwards slams it in.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Randall on the screen. Here's DiVincenzo. New York, no good that time either.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
1:25 left in the game. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Towns on the screen. To the left wing. 5 to shoot.
You know, the mixture of power and balance really makes Randall a threat defensively.
Outside Anunoby. Robinson. It's blocked by Gobert. Edwards against DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. Edwards against DiVincenzo. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And this is where leaders come through. Can Edwards cash in at the stripe? We'll see.
At the line, 2 shots.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 3-point game. Absolutely no room for error.
Everything has to almost fall perfectly for them to pull this out.
And an Obi for three. And he sinks it. Oh, an enormous three-pointer.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Towns outside. Towns on a screen. From deep, Conley. Off target from downtown. Outside, DiVincenzo. And there's the lob.
Well, this young kid is fun. Randall proving that the moment, not too big for him.
And Minnesota calls time here. They're down by 2. Only 2 seconds left in the final quarter.
Attention fans, now on the court is your Knight squad. Get and let him hear it. Let's show them why we are the best fans in the NBA. Let's get
Here's Edwards. Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. What a performance they have here at home.
afternoon basketball. Well, certainly some names on the floor, Greg, that we've seen in the NBA for many years. That in consideration, what kind of game can we expect with the grizzled group on the floor?
And Kevin, these types of games tend to be kind of methodical. Vets aren't afraid to give the ball up for a better look, and we should see a clean game here tonight.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. And it's Batum in at the small forward position. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Anunoby passes to Randall. Count it, good.
The lefty floater from Randall, a bit funky from the big man, but a nice soft touch there.
Maxey looking it over. Inside, it's stolen by Randall. And now Randall pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And Randall throws it down.
You can see Randall just seeing some open court in front of him, accelerating and making something happen in transition.
When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
Now here's Brunson. After the miss from Joel Embiid. And the three ball is good.
The improvement from Brunson has mostly come from his shooting. We know he can go inside, but three balls, it's a good sign.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Brunson. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. And it's off from three-point range. Harris outside. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. To the paint, here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, it's good signs.
Now here's Brunson. Anunoby has the open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Brunson against Maxey. Melton feeling it out a bit. Back to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
What a scary sight. Joel Embiid with all that momentum taking it to the hoop, looking like a freight train.
Now here's DiVincenzo. OG Anunoby unable to get his last shot to go. The shot's good from Brunson.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Maxey against Brunson. Harris a screen on Brunson. Embiid in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark. And Randall has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. There's 1:47 left here in the first quarter. Now Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
So just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Down low, there's Embiid. You can't get that one. Randall with some nice D. For New York, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And here's Brunson outside. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
First team foul.
That one on Maxey. This is his first free throw of the game.
He'll shoot.
We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
Now here is Harris. No scoring in this one. Batum Over to the left wing. Embiid finds Harris. Embiid sets the pick for Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hand.
At the line.
And Embiid drops them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
On deep, Brunson. It's good from long range. Brunson's got 11.
Pull-up jumper, such an essential part to Brunson's game.
Here's Embiid. Plays it up off the glass.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And here's Brunson outside. Batum grabs the miss.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Harris a screen on DiVincenzo. Melton passes to Harris. Back to Melton. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Passes to Embiid. Let's go. Robinson pulls it in. On the wing, DiVincenzo.
Amazing just how trusted Brunson is with the basketball.
Knicks lead 20-16.
That's tipped. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Knicks lead 5-4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
And so in the game for the 76ers, in at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid, and it's Batum in at the 3. On deep, Brunson, and Joel Embiid pulls it down. 76ers trailing. Batum dishes to Embiid, outside for Batum. Back to Embiid. No good. That would have tied it.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Go into the rack with energy. The D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
And he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long.
Oh, man, that's a high-level finish from Jalen Brunson, playing right through the whistle.
And we have really watched Jalen Brunson come into his own, playing at a higher level.
Well, it's unbelievable, Greg, that he just had that spark here in Dallas, and that has triggered what it is we get from Jalen Brunson on a nightly basis. Respected for his toughness, his offensive game is growing.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, everybody. Quentin Grimes is not just a 3-and-D guy. He's one of the best in the league at attacking the closeout. He says they know about my shooting, so that opens up my drive game. Them closing out hard, I can see if they're coming to my right side or my left side. It's read and react. Quick decisions. Kevin, my decision is to send it back to you.
All right, D.A., that's why you're in the Hall of Fame. Thank you so much. DiVincenzo against Melton. Harris setting the pick for Batum. Good.
That's how you go on a drive there. Batum using long strides to cut through the defense.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Anunoby against Batum. To the inside, and Robinson throws it down.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Knicks lead 29-25.
Brunson against Maxey. Harris looking it over. The feed to Embiid. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
Meanwhile, the Knicks on the break. The finish rips down the breakaway slam.
Big men like that running hard in transition should get rewarded, and Robinson able to do that there.
Maxey kicks to Batum.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Embiid with a screen on Anunoby. Batum attacking.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Randall, a screen on Maxey. Back to DiVincenzo. 4 on the clock. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And DiVincenzo, he can really get up there.
The 76ers trail by 6. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Maxey into the lane. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Misses the 3. 76ers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Harris outside. Embiid sets the pick for Harris. And there's the drive. And slam dunk by Harris.
Harris with a head of steam put his head down and then put the ball down.
DiVincenzo passes to Randall. Robinson a screen on Batum. Here's Anunoby. Robinson kicks to Anunoby. Three-pointer. Randall passes to DiVincenzo. Lets the 3 fly. And Julius Randall good for 3. Randall's got 7.
Balance and body control look a little bit better this season, so Randall stays on the ground in this catch-and-shoot situation and looks fluid.
Melton against DiVincenzo. Stolen by Robinson. Puts up a deep 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
And so it's New York in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing up. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break with third quarter basketball.
76ers, 31.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Achua is out there with Hartenstein. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's McBride in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. Offensive rebound.
And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Here's McBride, defended by Beverly. And teams cutting back on practices to limit the load on players. And Brent, some say it creates the opposite effect. Players not conditioned to the level they need to be.
You wonder in the next couple years, Kevin, if some of the coaches, just depending on the life cycle of their team, with a team being young as opposed to a team being veteran, that coaches are going to find creative ways to get more practice time in. We know practice time is where teams improve the most.
The Knicks making a switch here. Sims is checked in. And so Beverly will bring it up for Philadelphia. They trail by 6. In the corner, Reed with it. And here's Beverly. Still scoreless. And the dunk by Reed.
A good job of reading the pick and roll there from Patrick. You give him a passing lane, he's going to get to it.
Grimes passes to Achua.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And you know, Brent, most nights we see Grimes expend a ton of energy out there, and it is terrific.
Yeah, he's asked to do a lot of different things, and he's got to provide that pop on the perimeter. And then he often draws the hardest defensive assignment at the other end. So this guy is becoming more complete. I think Patrick Beverley, for the entirety of his NBA career, is really going to embrace the role of being the villain. Has no problem with it whatsoever.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
The 76ers trail by 6. Morris with the screen for Beverly. Dishes it to Morris. Back to Beverly. Pulls up on the wing. It's rebounded by New York.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that's yes, sir. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
I can see that that contact really didn't bother Oubre Jr. on that possession.
Here's Grimes. And it's Reed pulling it down. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter, 50% from the field. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The NBA, of course, is so loaded, it's not easy to come out on top. Joel Embiid said, for us to be able to win, we need to try to be perfect. I need to play at the highest level possible. Our shooters and defense have to do their job. It's tough, but it's fun. I guess you have to enjoy the journey as well, Kevin.
Yep, the journey, right, David, is the reward. That's for sure. Dave, thanks. Springer, good. Springer's got his first 2 points. The Knicks leading by 6. 3rd quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Achua.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
48-40.
Here's Springer to the middle. Reed the pass to Springer. Back to Reed. It's hauled in by Achua. New York's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And yes, it's good. And now it's a 10-point Knicks lead.
Defense making it difficult for Hart, but he stays tough and gets his shot.
Beverly with the ball. Morris outside, from outside the arc. 6 on the shot clock. Takes it inside. Chalk up 2 there.
Beverly showing a bit of his speed right there, out of the blocks, hoping to get something on the drive on the inside.
Grimes passes to Sims. Hart with it, covered by Oubre. There's the lob to the hoop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Off the pass from Hart, he's made major strides playmaking-wise, turning himself into a more complete offensive player.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Violation. It'll be a jump ball.
Here's Springer. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's McBride. Oubre with the steal. It's Beverly on the wing. Up in time. And so it's the New York Knicks going into the break with a 10-point lead. There's And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And so, in the game for the 76ers, the pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. And it's Batum in at the small forward.
All that athleticism from Tobias Harris showing that time.
Pass to Anunoby. Randall, a screen on Batum. Back to Brunson. Takes a 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Robinson. And the pass to Brunson. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. No good on the 3.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Robinson a screen on Batum. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Robinson sets a screen for DiVincenzo. Drives to the hoop, and Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Maxey passes to Embiid, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. Here's Randall. Tries again. Outside for Robinson. Pass to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Down low, and stolen by Harris. And Embiid with a clear path to the hoop. Nobody stopping Embiid on the break there.
Domination, plain and simple. Embiid isn't holding back and is giving the defense all he's got.
Outside for Randall. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. 10 points for Julius Randall.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the 3-point line, and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Inside, and Randall throws it down.
Randall, without the ball, seeing some room where he can make an impact, rolls there, does a nice job on the finish.
Popped up there for Embiid. And another turnover here by Philadelphia.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
The Knicks leading by 15. From deep, Brunson has to Anunoby. And again, New York with the triple.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish.
You know, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And slam dunk by Harris.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Anunoby with the screen for Brunson on the 3 off target. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. It's a 16-point game.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Knicks.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jalen Brunson.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
Embiid with the steal. And they go to the intentional foul.
Jalen Brunson, first personal foul, first team foul.
Here's Maxey. Harris a screen on Brunson. To the paint. Harris kicks to Embiid. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Look, It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
New York moving the ball around. Anunoby against Batum. For three. Anunoby, good. And the Knicks lead by 14.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Embiid's shot is good.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
Thank you for that, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
3 slot. And for the Timberwolves, inside we got Towns and Gobert. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. One thing each of these teams can do is pass the rock, Grant. We should see a lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. And we're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
Now here's Maxey. Harris passes to Maxey. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Conley with the ball. Guarded now by Maxey. Maxey against Conley. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Conley. Pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
Maxey against Edwards. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And Joel Embiid is a rarity in many ways, including how effective he is inside, Richard.
Yeah, BA, we don't see that as much as we used to. Big men dominating down low, but Embiid is an exception. A center with a deadly mix of dominance down low and skill work outside.
Here's Embiid. Following the score by Minnesota, here's Harris. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And an impressive passer at the 5 spot. Embiid always has a great feel for when his guys are open.
Double team on Towns. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Towns outside. Outside Conley. 5 on the clock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
Covington's checked in for the Sixers.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's Maxey. Here's Embiid. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
With the way that Embiid moves at 280 pounds, I don't know how anyone defends that man.
And Embiid drops them both.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Maxey against Conley. And the shot's good. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Melton. Picked by Covington. Melton against Conley. Melton passes to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Get out of that man's way. Embiid throwing down that power finish.
Double team on Towns. Outside Edwards. Towns a screen on Melton. Edwards a pass to Towns. And Towns slams it home.
And that's a powerful man right there. Towns is never going to pass up a chance to finish with authority.
And where the Sixers really separate themselves, Richard, elite in both three-point and free throw percentage.
Yeah, with Embiid doing what he does, you're going to get a lot of free throws. And you're going to get looks from range because of the amount of attention that he gets.
Harris is checked in for Covington. Edwards against Maxey. Screen by Embiid. Pulls it in from the elbow. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. You'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure.
Pass to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Maxey. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Yeah, great play from Edwards off the pick and roll. Moving the ball around and get another guy a shot.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Pass to Gobert. Edwards with it. Towns outside. Outside McDaniels. Clock at 4. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Sixers trailing. 32 seconds left now in the first quarter. Maxey passes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Smart pass from the quick thinking Maxey, outstanding at finding uncovered teammates.
Conley against Maxey. Outside Edwards. Inside. Here's Towns. That one goes. Count it. Towns has got 8.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, oh, watch out. The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. The T-Wolves on top. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of this second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. Harris and Embiid are in the middle. Maxey runs point with Melton at the 2. And it's Batum in at the 3 spot. Pass to Melton. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And what you appreciate about Tobias Harris, the steady production, Richard.
Yeah, he rarely has an off night. Even if his shot isn't falling, he'll find other ways to help because he has a team-first mentality.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you. Gobert, no good.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Down low. Oh, look out! Joel Embiid with a power jam.
The offensive arsenal of Embiid is phenomenal. He's capable of scoring in a multitude of ways.
Conley on the attack. Towns for 3. Another miss by Minnesota. And so it's Embiid with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Back to Daniels. Here's the 3. And it's Harris with the rebound. The Sixers leading. And here is Maxey. Still no points. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Anthony Edwards. Always ahead of steam, Richard. Tyrese Maxey is so electric. You never know what he's going to bring.
BA, he loves to get out in transition and run. Speed is his greatest asset, and look, speed kills. And he definitely uses that to his advantage.
Edwards a screen on Maxey. Conley passes to Edwards. To stop the drought, here's Towns. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in the game. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game. So it's Philadelphia now. They lead by 4, and that's an intentional foul. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert.
In for the Wolves, number 11.
Now Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Edwards to the paint. And Embiid throws it down.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Clock at 6, and they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
It's Edwards on the wing. Melton covers. Over to the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Reed, using his post moves to get the 2 points. Reed's got his first bucket in this one.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Maxey surveys. Floats one up. He can't hit that time. Conley with some nice D. The Timberwolves trail. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. To the inside. Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Edwards against Maxey. And yep, it's good. And the 76ers lead by 4.
What an adjustment by Maxey. That will be available.
Conley against Maxey. An open look for Reed. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Reed's got 6.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Outside Maxey. And Embiid throws it down.
You can tell Maxey enjoys moving the ball. He likes setting up other guys.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Conley on the attack.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. The 76ers have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Beverly, the pass to Reed. Rebound Minnesota.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Here's McDaniels. Good on the jump shot.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Sixers ahead, leading by a point. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Let's hear it for Ray.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Shake Milton out there with Troy Brown. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. Well, Grant is the managing director of the U.S. men's national team. You've gotten to see the wealth of international talent firsthand.
It's so true, B.A. I mean, I've got so much respect for the international game. You know, over 25% of the players in the NBA right now are international players, and they produce superstar talents like Doncic, Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic. The U.S. has more competition now than ever.
Outside Oubre. Pass to Reed. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Beverly against Milton. Beverly, the pass to Reed. The kick out to Morris. Back to Reed. Beverly outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires at the elbow. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Pass to Alexander Walker. And it's off from three-point range. The 76ers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Oubre passes to Reed. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Anderson with a screen on Beverly. And Milton, here we go. Kick out to Brown. Six to shoot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
The officials were right on top of that one.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw is good. The Sixers trailing. Beverly outside. Takes it inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Hey, Beverly's gotten his first points in this one.
Break down for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Second team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Milton. Nails the wide open jumper. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. The 76ers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break.
And talking about Shake Milton, you gotta like how hard-working he is, Richard.
Yeah, he's a really smart player. Someone that plays to his strengths on offense and gives everything he has whenever he's out there on defense.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Brown finds Milton. To the middle. Here's Anderson. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Anderson. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter. Out to the wing. Picked by Reed. Springer passes to Reed. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Milton against Beverly. Pass to Alexander Walker. Anderson with a screen on Oubre. Alexander Walker to the left side wing. Gobert inside, guarded by Morris. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
And when you foul Gobert, you really gotta foul him, or he'll just power right through.
The 76ers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Now here's Beverly. Nice shot by Morris.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Down low. Anderson gets the bucket. Anderson's got 5.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And he drops it first. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Embiid, he's checked in for Reed. Batum comes in for Oubre. Melton, he's checked in for Springer. And it's Tyrese Maxey in for Beverly. Here's Towns. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And that's what makes Towns so dangerous offensively. He's a threat even when he's playing off the ball.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Melton, here we go. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Towns down low. He's working on Morris. McDaniels up top. Towns outside.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
That one's off.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis.
And he's good on the second. 9 seconds left in the third quarter. Embiid, a screen on Edwards. And Maxey, here we go. Embiid. Oh, my! What a slam right at the buzzer!
Oh, you'd like to end every quarter this way.
And we wrap up the third. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Maxey runs point with Melton at the 2. Harris and Embiid are in the middle, and it's Batum in at the small forward position. Embiid a screen on Edwards. Maxey passes to Embiid. Towns with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Oh, another highlight reel play from Anthony Edwards. Oh, this guy is fun.
Maxey against Edwards. Screen by Embiid. Maxey passes to Embiid. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
To the paint. Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
That body control, baby. Harris smashing through it.
Outside Conley. Here's Reed. Kicks it out Towns. Floats one. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Fourth personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for him. And so Towns nails them both. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Here's Maxey. Inside. And then Embiid with the dunk.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And that one's good from Conley.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
Edwards against Maxey. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
And it's always great to see Towns in the zone, bringing a ton of energy to his offensive game.
Outside Maxey. On the take. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Pass to Harris. Maxey with it. He's guarded by Conley. 5 to shoot. They double him with McDaniels to take the lead. The putback. Ooh, nasty putback from Embiid.
The guy you want to have the ball. Embiid, this man is a superstar.
Conley goes in. And here's Edwards outside. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. 1:41 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Here's Towns. Right side McDaniels. Pass to Reed. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
They need his talent on the floor. Now they're going to have to get it done without him.
And the 76ers making a change here. Beverly's checked in. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Batum. McDaniels covering. And he's all alone for the finish. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
In a game this tight and this late, that level of defense is money.
And how about the finish there? The rise up for the slam. That might put this game out of reach.
This is how you completely steal the momentum. It's clear who is in control of the game right now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Captain Clutch, one of Conley's many monikers, appropriate here. Just wow.
Beverly against Edwards. Beverly, the pass to Embiid. Out to Harris. And there's a 3-second violation.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And Towns has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. 2-point game. Conley looking for an opening. Pass to Edwards. Towns a screen on Melton. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Reed for three. The rebound by Embiid. Beverly with it. Missed it.
Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target and bagging the rebound.
So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves, pulling it out for the W. What a performance they had here at home today. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
The Timberwolves were all business as they came through the tunnel. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K. And we know Greg most of the time. Coming into this game, focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. Brunson, no good. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. It's a 3-point game. Edwards finds Towns. Conley surveying the D. Back to Towns. 6 to shoot. Towns, a screen on Anunoby. Shot by McDaniels, no good. Now the Knicks with it. Randall, a screen on Conley. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Sinks the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
But you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd ever be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
Here's Conley. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. Towns, no luck.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
To the inside. Edwards inside. Defended by DiVincenzo. Towns sets the pick for Conley. It's stolen by Randall. On the wing, Anunoby. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
Out to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Brunson. Edwards passes to Gobert. For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players' doors to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013. Probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history. Rudy Gobert has been consistently great on the defensive end of the floor as a rim protector and shot blocker.
The kick out to Towns. Edwards against DiVincenzo. Gobert the pass to Edwards. Clock at 6. Back to Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
My goodness, a little athleticism, a little extra on it, Mr. Gobert.
Brunson against Edwards. On the wing, Anunoby. Pass to DiVincenzo. Robinson down low. Towns on him. And Robinson throws it down.
Well, you want Mitchell Robinson to finish with strength and authority, and he does there.
Brunson against Conley. Left side, Edwards. .130 left in the first quarter. That one goes. Count it. Edwards got 5 now.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Now Randall following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. He dialed that one up from long distance. Anunoby's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Knicks. Conley dishes to Gobert. Conley the pass to Gobert. Floats it up for Randall. Lays it in on the pretty alley-oop.
We know Julius Randle is a scorer. This guy will find a way.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Trailing here by 8. He takes it in, and Edwards with the stop.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Now here's Brunson. Launches it from deep. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. The Timberwolves have gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And there's the pass to Gobert. The kick out to Towns. Seconds left. Hitting Karl-Anthony Towns with the jam.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
And that does it for the first quarter. Knicks lead by 4. From Target Center, back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for New York?
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job scoring in transition.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Just 5 on the clock. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Well, there's height and reach to the advantage of Rudy Gobert. Just gets up and over the top of guys.
So much fun indoors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is elite.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
Towns wide open. A three-pointer, no good. The Knicks leading by 5. On the wing, Anunoby. McDaniels defending. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Gobert. Knicks with the rebound.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And there's the call on Karl-Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Brunson, good.
One of the things you love about Jalen Brunson, he takes quality shots. How about that look from 3?
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks. And it's Towns on the follow.
Excellent pursuit by Towns right there. Get to work on the glass.
Brunson against Edwards. To the middle. Now Brunson. 11 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. No one near Randall as he lets it go. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you, is Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rules. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. That seems less extreme.
This guy is so quick. Julius Randle finishes with a pretty dunk.
Conley's shot is off. The Knicks leading by 7. Anunoby has the open look. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Anunoby has got 9.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Down low. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. 6 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Conley. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Anunoby. Randall a screen on Edwards. Jacks up a 3. Randall kicks to Brunson. Kicked by Randall. The tray. Minnesota with the rebound. McDaniels dishes to Conley. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Brunson the pass to Anunoby. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Back to Anunoby. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Out to Brunson. Just 3 to shoot. This one for 3. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 8. Outside Edwards. Poked away. On the wing, Anunoby. On the wing, Anunoby. The clock running down. Sends it home! What a shot!
You want drama? We've got drama. That's the way to end a quarter.
That is a way to...
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. We've got Josh Hart. And it's Achua in at the center position. Anderson with the screen for Brown. Anderson in the post, covered by Achua. 4 on the shot clock. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. New York leading by 10. You know, Doris, looking at Precious Achua, he brings value as a multi-positional defender.
Exactly right, Kevin, because he's able to switch comfortably out onto guards. He can rebound against bigs who are bigger than he is. Achua might be undersized, but his athleticism and effort make up for it.
Wow, good.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Achua. Bangs home the trifecta. Achua's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Back to Milton. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Achua. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Milton looking around. Back to Reed. Yep, that one goes.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here's McBride. Hasn't made one yet. Passes to Achua. Pass to McBride. Here's Grimes. Here's Sims. There's 3-pointers off the mark. And Milton's got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 10-point game. McBride passes to Achua. He kicks it to Sims. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, without question, the game has changed in recent years. There's always a debate about which game is better. Hall of Famer Julius Erving said in the 80s, nobody shot three-point shots unless they were down, and it was out of desperation. The line was there, but the game was played inside that line. The game was played in the paint, inside out. Kevin, different does not mean better or worse.
I would agree. The game rolls on, doesn't it, David? You've been in this league a long time. The game rolls on. The Knicks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Now, Doris, thinking about last season for the Knicks, clearly a step forward.
Well, Kevin, you have to consider it a win because you go ahead and advance in the playoffs for just the second time since their '99 finals run. Adding Jalen Brunson to the mix was obviously a great decision. This looks like an organization moving in exactly the direction you hope.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's McBride. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Milton kicks to Reed. It's picked off. By himself. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
We call that one the do-it-yourself kit.
Anderson outside. Back to Reed. And that one, good. Reed's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
The pass to Grimes. Achua with it from deep. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Here's Reed. Kicks to Brown. Grimes passes to Achua. Here's Grimes. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Reed. Three-pointer. No good on the shot. And so it's the New York Knicks in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Timberwolves trail by 9, but two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Well, Mike Conley has mastered pick and roll play and does such a good job making the right decisions.
Lobbed up there for Robinson. Gobert with the block. Towns sets the pick for Conley. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley. Yes, sir.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in a tough situation. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. So he picks up just one from the line that time.
You know, they would have liked to have gotten them all, but he did make it a two-possession game.
Inside. Here's McDaniels. And another three for Minnesota.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. Back to
Finish from Julius Randle. Get off your feet, young sir.
Gobert with a screen on Anunoby. Out to Conley. Dishes to Towns. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
Conley the pass to Edwards. Gobert with the screen on Anunoby. 5 on the clock. Shoots the three. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Very hard to deal with the quickness of OG Anunoby. Gets into his pull-up game with no hesitation.
Conley passes it to McDaniels. Towns the screen. McDaniels dishes to Towns. And here we go. The fast break. Brunson's got it. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. And it's a 9-point Knicks lead.
If Jalen Brunson is out in transition, you know his first thought is, I'm going to score.
Here's Edwards. Towns, high post. The dish now to McDaniels. Back to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Karl Anthony.
Brunson with a clean look. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Edwards drawing the double team. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Back to McDaniel. Outside Edwards. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Randall with a screen for Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Six on the shot clock. To the middle. Towns against Randall. Shoots over Towns. Out to Brunson. Driving inside. Count that bucket. And the Knicks lead by 9.
Coaches talk often about the competitor Jalen Brunson is. Boy, you see it on that kind of tough bucket.
And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. On defense, the Knicks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Now the pass to McDaniels. He kicks to Edwards. Fires for three. The Knicks pull it in.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Randall from outside hits the three-point bomb. And it's a 12-point New York lead.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
On the wing, Anunoby. A baseline J on the money.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the...
All right, David, thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony.
It's from 2. K Sports, get ready for some. I'm glad these teams are in the same conference, Clark, because this is such a great rivalry. I want to see it as much as possible.
Yeah, and you know that rivalry component only adds to the tension, B.A. One thing we know, when they get together, it is not going to be dull.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Jalen Brunson is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. The free throw drops for Embiid. And one of the more imposing guys at the center position, Joel Embiid.
As unique a players we've got in the league in terms of his size, just mammoth, and his agility and skill level, so special for a guy of his size. His production is absolutely crazy. Perennial MVP candidate now and perhaps for several years to come. I think he's trying to do too much. He's not playing within himself. 2 fouls in less than a minute. He's got to turn it back a little bit, dial himself down.
Now here's Melton to the paint. And Embiid throws it down.
I've got pity for that rim right there, Joel Embiid. That's a big man banging that thing down.
Brunson surveys. Sinks it from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And Maxi's got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Embiid. Robinson with a steal. Fast break. Here we go. And Anunoby finds Brunson. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Outside, DiVincenzo. Off target with the 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
That one's good from Melton on the assist from Maxey.
Well, Maxey continues improving as a facilitator, finding these opportunities to get the ball moving.
Randall a screen on Maxey. Maxey against Brunson. Right side, Robinson. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Fires the 3. Kept alive. That shot missing. Melton outside. Maxey attacking. Embiid against Randall. Embiid misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Robinson a screen on Maxey. Here's Brunson outside. Pure from 3-point range. Brunson's got 6 points.
And I love the trust between Brunson and his guys. I mean, working so hard to set each other up.
Maxey surveys. And Embiid throws it down.
High-value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
If you look back on Sixers history, the list of legendary big men is a long one.
Exactly, B.A. And let me tell you this. Embiid's name is right there near the top of that list. You know, you think about the likes of Chamberlain, Moses Malone, those guys certainly on the list. Embiid joining them, that says a lot.
And so Randall will bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 2. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Maxey against Brunson. Maxey passes to Embiid. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Embiid. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. They get it back with the clock winding down. And Embiid throws it down.
Embiid knows how to bully his way into position for the putback.
Maxey against Brunson. Fires for three. New York no good that time either.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
The kick out to Maxey. From outside, off the mark. New York has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Randall, a screen on Batum. From the elbow. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And it's Batum penetrating. Knocked loose. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gets the three to fall.
Brunson with a sixth sense. I mean, always knows where his teammates are.
Maxey against Brunson. Driving to the basket. Maxey, that's good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from three is a beautiful thing.
Gets it off. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Joel Embiid. He's feeling it tonight. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the floor for New York. Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the three. Now here's Maxey. Robinson with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Sixers able to retain possession here.
Sixers ball.
Now Maxey. Melton on the wing. 4 on the clock. Driving in. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
The first step of Melton, tremendous. It helps him create the separation on the bounce that he's looking for.
Randall, a screen on Maxey. Here's Brunson outside. Oh, Brunson nails it from deep.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jalen Brunson has been a steadying presence at the point guard spot for the Knicks. Coach Thibodeau said his mind is probably his greatest asset. He's always been that way. He's mastered all the fundamentals, and the game's not too big for him. Brian?
Yeah, in either sense of the word, right? All right, Allie, thank you. Good stuff. And Melton, here we go. Embiid from outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Embiid's got 11 points.
Well, you know, that's the kind of competitive spirit Embiid plays with. I mean, if you knock one down on him, he's looking for you the next trip down.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Good on both. And we've heard players asking for more clarity and accountability from the officials. Grant, you think they have a point?
Well, players often ask refs to explain calls, so they also want some clarity from the league whether the refs got it right. And that information oftentimes can help them make the proper adjustments moving forward.
Now here's Harris. No points so far. Embiid passes to Harris. Maxey against Anunoby. Robinson with a steal. Here's Brunson outside. The long-range missile from Brunson. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks?
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Batum. Embiid, a screen on Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. Embiid inside. Robinson defending. Embiid can't hit. And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. It's a 5-point game. Robinson, a screen on Maxey. Brunson misses. The 76ers have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Embiid, a screen on Brunson. Maxey with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Out to Harris. Back to Embiid. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Robinson. Maxey against Brunson. Randall, a screen on Maxey. And here's Brunson from the arc. To the wing on the left. Three-pointer. Buries it from 3. Brunson's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And, man, you got to appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high-percentage shots.
Screen by Embiid. Melton passes to Embiid. Anunoby for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 11. Embiid, a screen on DiVincenzo. The Sixers again can't hit. And here's New York now. They're on an 18-7 run. And that one's good for Brunson.
And there's a nice rhythm to Brunson's game. I mean, you see it in the pull-up.
Maxey against Brunson. Poke loose. DiVincenzo with the steal. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Pass to Embiid. Lets it fly. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. Anunoby for 3. And no good. And so it's the New York Knicks looking in total control with this 17-point advantage. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
We've got Kelly Oubre, Marcus Morris out there with Paul Reed. Then it's Patrick Beverly, and it's Springer in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Pass to Hart. They shoot again. The kick out to Fournier. 3 on the clock. Here's McBride. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Sixers ball.
This Sixers squad is struggling. It's Reed, high post. Out to Oubre. Driving inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
And given the chance, Clark, Kelly Oubre's shown he can be a go-to scorer.
I always liked his game. He was just so volatile. He'd get out of control at times, but he's really worked hard to refine his emotions, which has helped him refine his game, and he's added some strength. All of that has made him a pretty potent offensive package. It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. He's much better off making him go to the line.
At the line for your Sixers.
And so he makes both from the line. And so it's New York with it. Pass to Sims. Chua for three. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Especially on a three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And he nails the third. The 76ers shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Beverly outside. That one's good for 2.
Yeah, love seeing Beverly shoot off the pick there. I mean, all he needs is a sliver of daylight.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Philly fans, they're known for their passion, and Tyrese Maxey said, I love them because they're real. They're honest and they're tough. They know the game, they know what they're talking about, and they know what players are getting out of it. They care about winning, and that's what I care about. Brian?
Such a great sports city, too. Allie, thank you.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Ah, nice shot by Morris.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Hart. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And the Knicks lead by 16.
It looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Outside Fournier. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Oh, there's the alley. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Nice job at sizing up the defense in these sets. Fournier, dependable at making the right pass.
Pass to Morris. Picked by Reed. Down low. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Now Chua for 3. It's hauled in by Beverly.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Beverly right side. Springer. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Springer's gotten 4 this quarter.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Pass to McBride. The 3 is up. They get the rebound. Here's Chua. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Shot clock at 6. Hart from long range. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Beverly right side. Off with the layup.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay.
Fournier against Oubre. Lets it go from deep. And Evan Fournier with the 3. Fournier's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Ooh, stolen by Fournier. They push it up 4 on 3. Three-pointer. And the Knicks, another 3.
And the quick release of Fournier. Man, he's so good at getting his shot off as soon as the pass reaches his hand.
That one doesn't drop. And so it's New York continuing to pile it on, up 22. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Mitchell Robinson.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Jalen Brunson is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. Philadelphia shooting around 44%. Not bad. Harris passes to Embiid. To the inside. And Embiid throws it down.
You know, with his size and offensive versatility, the defense really has its hands full with Embiid.
Brunson passes to Robinson. Outside, DiVincenzo. Anunoby against Batum from behind the arc. And the Knicks, another three.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Maxey with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Oh, Robinson with a block. Fast break, New York. Anunoby for three. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
You know, something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. Anunoby a screen on Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Anunoby. The kick out to Brunson. Lets the 3 fly. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
Screen by Embiid. Pass to Harris. And here's Batum. Anunoby covering. Robinson a screen on Batum. Anunoby for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the 4th. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Embiid. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Brunson from the arc. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Maxey passes to Harris. Back to Maxey. There's the drive. Oh, no good again that time. And so Randall will bring it up for New York. So far in the 4th, they've allowed just 6 points.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
The Knicks have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Brunson against Maxey. Pass to Randall.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W
for the Knicks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jalen Brunson.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
1:07 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Harris finds Melton. Harris a screen on DiVincenzo. Melton passes to Embiid. Back to Melton. Shot clock at 5. Harris against Randall. Harris misses. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. There's the 3. Good! Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Melton passes to Harris. Soft touch off the glass.
Nice pass from Melton. Solid job at getting it to his teammates.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Here's Brunson outside. The rebound by Embiid. Outside Maxey. Harris on the wing. Unloads. No good. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close.
joined by Richard Jeff. And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Conley against Maxey. Batum scanning the floor. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Maxey, no good. Conley against Maxey. Outside Conley. Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Driving the lane, and Edwards with the stuff.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Maxey passes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Out to Edwards. Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. Gobert in the corner. And Embiid with the block.
Yeah, defensively, Embiid can take over a game with his reach. Big block from him there.
In the corner, it's Harris. On the pass to Embiid. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
And good luck keeping Gobert off the boards. He has a tremendous nose for the ball.
Towns down low, guarded by Harris. Edwards dishes to Towns. Gobert in the corner. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Maxey attacking. Melton against Edwards. Melton with the ball. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's Towns. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. It's on Nicholas Batum.
And you gotta like Towns being assertive there. When he plays like this, it really makes the defenders uncomfortable.
And he sinks the second. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Maxey against Edwards. Maxey passes to Embiid. Here's Conley. Finished off the break.
And how about the speed of Mike Conley there in transition? He explodes up the court to ensure they convert on that fast break.
Maxey into the lane.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Screen by McDaniel. Driving to the basket. They double team Conley. Batum with the steal. Outside, Maxey. Here's Embiid. Banked in off the glass. And it's 6 points for Joel Embiid.
So much strength from Embiid. It would take a special defender to slow him down.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Out to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Back to Gobert. The feed to Edwards. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Embiid Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Towns sets the pick for Conley. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Harris misses.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Conley surveying the D. To the wing on the left. Outside Edwards. Over Harris. And that one goes long. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Timberwolves lead by 1. The second. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. And it's Batum in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That'll be a jump ball.
Harris kicks to Maxey. On the wing, Batum. Edwards defending. Embiid the screen. Maxey passes to Embiid. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Edwards finds Towns. Towns is double. Out to Conley. Launches a 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Conley's got 7 points.
Oh, what a feed right there. Towns' vision is really off the charts.
Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. To the inside. An assertive move by Embiid.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. As ever, Joel Embiid has the pressure on him to be the franchise player. He said it's not an easy job. If it was easy, everybody would do it. When you're actually the best offensive player and the best defensive player, you got to make plays. You can't be perfect. All I can do is try to do my best every game. Kevin?
Well said. His best DA is pretty great, isn't it? Thank you so much for the report. Conley against Harris. And it's Conley penetrating. Basket good. He's got 9. And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility, such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
Now, here's Maxey. Down low. Embiid throws it down.
The offensive arsenal of Embiid is phenomenal. He's capable of scoring in a multitude of ways.
The kick out to Towns. Sweet move. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. Maxey passes to Embiid. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Conley. The kick out to Towns. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Assisted by
And the slam. If Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And he's an
automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Outside Edwards. Dishes it to Towns. And now he jams it right over Tobias Harris. Wow!
Oh, my. Karl Anthony Towns with a little extra emphasis on that one.
Maxey passes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Towns, a screen on Batum. McDaniels kicks to Towns. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And they double up Maxey. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Right side, Batum. Good. And Harris gets the assist. And it's all knotted up.
And a high percentage look there is what Batum was after. He goes inside and makes it happen.
Here's Conley driving in. And the rejection by Embiid. 24 seconds left in the first half of the game. Melton passes to Embiid. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside, and this has been a barn burner.
Gobert with a screen on Maxey. The putback, and no good on the last second attempt this time. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Philadelphia 76ers. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Back right after this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Kyle Anderson is out there with Reed. Then there's Brown. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Alexander Walker in at the small forward position. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. A 2-point game. Springer can't get it to go. Minnesota shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Milton the pass to Anderson. That one no good. Good work defensively by Morris. Here's Springer. He's covered by Brown. Passes it to Morris. Some solid defense from Brown. On the wing, Milton. Over to the wing. Brown outside. Takes a three. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The 76ers shooting it as well as you're going to see. 67%. Springer the pass to Reed. Here's Springer beyond the arc. Reed with the rebound.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
They set the pick. To the paint, here's Alexander Walker. Nails the baby hook. Alexander Walker's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves. Beverly against Milton. Now Beverly. Nothing on the board. Reed kicks to Beverly. Clock at 6. Now the dish to Morris. He's off on that one. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Brown the pass to Anderson. And here is Milton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
For Minnesota, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point.
Yeah, disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did get the one to give them the lead.
Beverly dishes to Reed. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Reed's got his first bucket in this one. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been amazing. The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
And Morris throws it down.
And the thing about Morris, doesn't have the big vertical, but tenacious. Once he gets around the
Milton looking around. Pass to Anderson. Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Oubre. Anderson slams it in.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Springer the pass to Morris. Stolen by Anderson. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And Brown throws it down hard.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
They set the screen. Going inside.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And throughout his career, Beverly has remained a pest, an aggressive defender that no one likes having him guard.
Both teams will make substitutions. No good on the second free throw. Minnesota in the lead. Here's McDaniels. Towns a screen on Beverly. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Axie's checked in for Philadelphia. There's 39 seconds left here in the third quarter. To the middle. And the dunk by Embiid.
The perfect roll. Joel Embiid can pop out and shoot, cut, make the extra passes. Really anything in that set.
Towns sets the pick for Conley. Has to Gobert. He feeds it to Towns. Harris setting the pick for Maxey. Towns with the steal. From deep three-point territory. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Timberwolves ahead. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. And it's Batum in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And he drives in. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Nailed from three-point land.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
Maxey against Edwards. Embiid, no good. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. They lead by 1. Outside, Towns. Gobert in the corner. For 3, Edwards trains the three-pointer. Edwards got the lead up to 4 now for the Timberwolves.
And it's so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Melton kicks to Maxey. Embiid with a screen on Edwards. Maxey passes to Embiid. On the wing, Batum. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's McDaniels. Oh, they get it back. Towns, a screen on Melton. Clock at 4. Offensive rebound. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Embiid sets the pick for Batum. Feeds to Embiid. Harris outside. So they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Embiid with the screen on Edwards. Maxey passes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Get out of that man's way. Embiid throwing down that power finish.
Towns. He kicks it to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Back to Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Embiid with the screen on it. Maxey attacking. It's stolen by Gobert. Down low. Finished off the break. And the Timberwolves lead by 6. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
What I love most about Maxey is his aggressive attitude. When he's out there, he keeps his foot on the gas pedal.
And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Edwards passes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Maxey looking it over. He dishes it to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And no doubt the ball is going to go to Embiid there. Needing a bucket, and he gets it.
Gobert with a screen on Melton. Edwards passes to Gobert. Outside Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. They'll kick out to Towns. Outside Edwards. Towns, a screen on Melton. And finished off by Edwards.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
34 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Kicks it out to Maxey. It's stolen by Gobert. Towns down low. Harris is there. Outside Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And there's the pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And how about the agility of Towns? Cutting with purpose there after setting the screen. Great display of his basketball IQ.
And so the Timberwolves take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.